What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. And I want to share this article from Yahoo Finance with you where it says, Sorry, America, you've already been hacked. Now, and this is a theme that we've been talking about where these cyber attacks are going to become more and more frequent. We know that the old legacy system is no longer adequate for today's technology. And here I want to kind of just briefly go over this. It says, Last month, T-Mobile, the nation's largest wireless carrier, was hacked by a 21-year-old American living in Turkey named John Binns. He had an interview where he said that he spent about a week rummaging through the company's servers. T-Mobile has confirmed the data of more than 50 million current, prospective, and former customers was stolen in the hack. That includes social security numbers, driver's license, names, addresses, and dates of birth. This T-Mobile hack was massive, but not all uncommon. In 2020, hackers accused or accessed the customer data of 2.5 million customers of alcohol delivery app Drizzly. Okay, then they talk about 30 million payment cards used at Wawa convenience stores was stolen through a breach. In 2008, Marriott confirmed the cyber criminal stole the information of 500 million guests. So these aren't small cyber attacks. Then we have in 2017, Credit Monitoring Bureau Equifax was attacked, and it took the personal data of 147 million Americans. Okay, it says these are just small samplings of hacks from the last few years. To put it bluntly, you, dear reader, have likely already been the victim of a hack, which, yes, I mean, it's very possible that the majority of you have been hacked or had your information compromised, possibly. And it's getting to the point where it's getting up. It already is a very serious issue. The fact of the matter is, how far is this gonna extend? We know Klaus Schwab. I keep mentioning this, but it's if he said it for a reason, and the Cyber Polygon event happened, and when these things start popping up more and more and more, you gotta wonder what's coming next. What's that Black Swan event that's gonna come? And I do believe that Black Swan event has to do with cybersecurity. And if you haven't seen the video from the World Economic Forum, I don't know if they still have it up, but it talks about that the new pandemic is going to be a cyber attack that's exactly like the cerveza sickness, where it infiltrates and it just spreads rapidly. And so you have to be aware of this. And if since you're involved with digital assets, make sure you have your own ledger where you can take your stuff off of the exchanges, because once it's gone, it's gone. You got to make sure you're aware of that. Now, if you're gonna sell or whatever, or have a little bit on there, then that's up to you. But you have to make sure that you're aware of all of this, okay? Because these attacks, you're seeing it everywhere. A lot of people have the outdated infrastructure, and that's not going to be enough. And you can do everything that you possibly can to try to avoid your information being leaked. But the thing is, if your information is with other companies or providers, and something like this T-Mobile hacking, what can you do? There's just a point, and you can do the best that you can for yourself, and then the rest will take care of itself. But this is just something that you can't really control. But what you can control, you should plan ahead and do whatever you can. And so these are the kinds of things that I talk about, because we are going to reach a point in time in which, if something like a cyber attack, like Klaus Schwab says, happens, and we see everything come to a screeching halt, can you imagine the chaos and the the craziness that would take place in the streets, in the markets? People won't be able to access their accounts. And how could you? If you literally got hacked and everything is down, all the servers are down. We rely on this technology heavily. And the day that it's not at the tip of our fingers, we're not gonna know what to do. So these are the kind of things you need to plan ahead for in the event that it does happen, because a lot of the people in power are warning about it. Okay, keep this in mind. That I'd share this with you because it's a good reminder to be aware of. I hope this episode has brought you some value. Like and subscribe. Comment below. What are your thoughts? As always, I like hearing from you. If you found this value, hit the like button. Let others share it with others so they can also be aware. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.